Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and we're going to talk about this new moon in Aries. The new moon is in Aries on April the 1st, and this new moon in Aries really is marking the beginning of this brand new cycle. We're closing out the age of Pisces. That cycle is coming to an end, and we are getting ready to step into this new cycle, the golden age of Aquarius. So this really is the perfect time to commit to your personal goals and to really step into expressing those positive energies. Aries is the sign of the ram, so get ready to take some action and to try something new. So the energy really is innovative is kind of what I'm feeling, and many of us are finding our gusto to keep going and our confidence to be assertive without being abrasive. So it's kind of time for all of us to take charge of our lives. Aries is that masculine emperor energy, and this really is the perfect opportunity to set those intentions, to start that new project, and to really discover your own personal strength and courage. So this really is a very strong energy coming through where we are all kind of being asked to reevaluate our relationship with ourselves. With this potent Aries energy, it's kind of giving us a chance to make those important changes in our lives and to make those solid, realistic plans when it comes to setting the stage to reap the rewards of this brand new beginning, as little or as big as they may be. I think get ready for a lot of action this Aries new moon. The energy really is ripe when it comes to stepping into new relationship beginnings, new relationship cycles, and putting in that constructive action when it comes to taking a risk or a leap of faith. So, you know, Aries is an energy that learns through experiences and taking action. So you might want to treat yourself to an adventure of some sort. And it's kind of time to just discover who you really are authentically and to start expressing that energy outwardly. So when we express ourselves just as we are, there's no fears about putting on any airs or putting on any shows. And when we can really truly learn to honestly rely on ourselves, that's when we can really be happy every day, in and out, and really step towards finding that inner happiness and that inner peace when we truly become self-reliant without blaming others. Nobody here is coming to rescue us. So it's kind of time to reevaluate your life, revitalize your energy, no matter what experiences you've been going through. It's kind of time to break those chains of stagnancy. So get ready to do something new. The energy is fresh and exciting, and this new moon is aligning with Mercury, who has recently just transitioned into Aries. And so with all major planets in direct motion, this really is the perfect opportunity to find that courageous mindset, to break free from any obstacles and challenges and setbacks, and to really harness that masculine Aries energy. We all have inner masculine energy. You know, get ready to break free from any stagnancy or status quos. We're going to have the moon in the third house. So the third house in astrology is all about communication, centering all of your dealings and personal transactions. And this house does rule how you express yourself to the world. So, you know, the third house is ruled by the god of communication, Mercury. So this really is bringing forward a highlight when it comes to your area of existence. So I think get ready to cut some immediate family ties if there's been any toxicity, and to restore your overall cosmic intelligence. So I think the focus really is on how you communicate with others, and stepping into that vantage point when it comes to positive engagement within relationships. So I think get ready to restore your sense of vitality, and to release any social engagements that are kind of ready to go down the drain, that maybe you've kind of, you know, swept under the rug. I feel it's kind of time to address that big elephant in the room, and to make those positive changes to have that huge impact when it comes to your spiritual growth and your personal development journey. So We all have childhood wounds that have shaped us, that have shaped our beliefs, shaped our personal biases. And, you know, we're kind of finding our own rhythm in life now. We're kind of stepping into redefining our characteristics and our individuality as a person. So you might be cutting ties with a lot of immediate family members or relationships that really have become very stuck. And we need to remember, none of us are born out of a vacuum. So we're kind of being asked to integrate all of these past connections when it comes to the bigger web of conscious interconnectedness. So Mercury really is governing this full moon when it comes to heeding that good advice. And with the third house in Pisces at 21 degrees 44, it's kind of time to take all of that spiritual wisdom, all of those spiritual signs, and to harmonize your inner yin and yang energy. And that's kind of how we step into that immortality. So, you know, Pisces is the sign of the two fish. And although this can sometimes be a little bit challenging when you think of Pisces energy, because Pisces is very spiritual, I think maybe this new moon in Aries is asking you to kind of break the ice with somebody that maybe you've not had a conversation with in quite some time, and to maybe get to know somebody at a deeper, more intimate level. So get ready to see beyond what meets the eye. And this full moon, or new moon, pardon me, new moon, is occurring at 11 degrees 30. So I do feel this is deeply going to affect those with major personal planets in the cardinal signs at approximately 8 to 16 degrees. So we're looking at Cancer, Aries, Libra, and Capricorn most significantly. So have a look at where you have those major planets in your chart and in your housing, and figure out what stands out immediately. So what stood out to me with this new moon is that it is in conjunction to Chiron in Aries. And Chiron is all about that wounded healer. So there's basically this very powerful new moon Aries stellium. This is a one-off, unique opportunity to embrace powerful changes, to heal that core wound at the seed point. So I kind of feel this new moon pretty much is asking us to dive really, really deep, to release any distracting energies. And the universe, I feel, really is asking us all to pay attention to this new moon, where Aries falls in what sector of your housing chart, if nothing else, to figure out what this new moon is bringing forward for you. So my Mercury is in Aries, and my second house of material transactions is also in Aries. So I feel everything I've been manifesting is all starting to fall into place. It's been falling into place for several months now. But I feel this is where this Aries energy is going to be activated in your own personal natal chart. And Chiron has been in Aries since 2018, and it's going to be there until 2027. And Chiron's energy really is asking us to heal that area in our chart that is ruled by Aries. So if Aries is in your first house, then this rules your self-identity. And like your second house, it's material transaction. It rules your self-worth and everything that self-worth entails to you, your money, your possessions, everything that gives you a sense of stability and security, and so forth and so on. So, you know, this Chiron energy at a standalone point can be very subtle. But with all of these other influences, I feel a lot of unconscious energies are coming to the conscious surface, being activated, unlocked when it comes to going deep into that dungeon of our unconscious that has been screaming for this purge and this release. So it really is about healing any crisis energy from the past, because Chiron is that wounded healer, that Nine of Wands, wounded healer. And this truly is an amazing, incredible opportunity for deep-seated healing once and for all. This is the first new moon of the new astrological year. So these energies are going to be particularly potent to work with. It really is setting the stage for the next 11 months, and it is bringing forward these building blocks for what it is that we want to build and witness throughout the coming astrological year. So the universe is asking you, What is it that you want to do? Do you want to do something different? Do you want to stay stuck? Or maybe it's kind of time to take action towards your deepest desires, because we can no longer stand still is the energy coming through. We can no longer keep brushing all of these negative issues under the rug. We can't keep ignoring that great big elephant in the room. It's kind of time to do something about these energies that I feel are requiring our immediate attention. So this is really about healing crisis energy, which has initially preceded in the past. And many of us are feeling this pressurized energy when it comes to, all of these past pains. And many of us don't want to feel any past pain. But it's like this astrological energy is asking us, if you truly want to heal, you have to bring these wounds out of your unconscious mind into your conscious awareness. We cannot heal these wounds until we face them and we feel them. This really is a necessary and unavoidable part of our deep spiritual healing process. So Chiron is asking us all to pay attention to the parts of us that have been broken and wounded in the past, and to finally acknowledge what's been lurking in the background when it comes to these hurts, these pains, and to stop attempting to mask the pain in order to step into spiritual development. So I kind of feel we're being asked to approach our life from a different standpoint. If you've lacked self-worth, then maybe you need to reevaluate where you have been overcompensating, maybe focusing on your appearance too much. Or, going on fad diets all the time, or where you've overworked yourself to try and prove your worthiness to others. Because when we overcompensate, then we're really not addressing the problem, the pain, the wound at the core. We're overcompensating by not having to feel this energy. And it really does create all kinds of blocks and challenges. So in order to heal that wound, we have to actually face the wound and embrace it. So like if we look at Alcoholics Anonymous as an analogy, people go into AA as a rehabilitation program. And one of the key milestones when it comes to AA is accepting that, hey, I have a problem with alcohol, and then, taking responsibility for it. So acceptance is a key phase when it comes to this healing journey. Acceptance is the only thing that is going to allow you to fully heal. And that's what Chiron is asking us to do. So we all have a Chiron transit in our chart, and when this is activated, it's going to bring all of these hidden subconscious energies into our current awareness, where this wound can no longer stay hidden below the surface. We're going to have to feel it, and we're going to have to do something about it. So once we are brave enough to acknowledge this pain, this wound, not only can we embrace healing, but we can finally release all of the suffering that we've pushed down below the surface, find that relief, embrace releasing that burden, and transform our life into this healing gift for others. So many of us have a primary identity wound, and when this is activated, we are then able to look in the mirror and see our own beautiful, unique individuality, not only in ourselves, but in others. When we, dig in deep to that wound of self-worth and we transform our life into healthy self-reliance, then we are not only able to take care of ourselves and fill our own cup, but then we are also able to be that healer for others without burning ourselves out. So, I think get ready to face some communication struggles in order to restore a sense of communication properly in all of your interactions. Many of us have been feeling this intense anxiety for quite some time, playing into this inadequacy. And it's kind of time to transform our life and to bring this soul-touching art to the future. So any unsuccessful attempts to have loving, healthy relationships have basically created this spiraling of going back into that wound over and over again. So if you want to have that wonderful partnership then you kind of have to go into this Chiron wound and own that inner power and transform your life from the ground up. We all have inner wounding. And these wounds truly are our spiritual gifts. This is where we step into our spiritual vocation, and we can create our greatest legacy for the future. So where have you been ignoring the signs when it comes to healing any crisis symptoms that have been coming up to be addressed? And we've all been feeling this. So we kind of have to sit. We have to sit in that wound, no matter how uncomfortable it is. We cannot continue to numb this pain moving forward if we are to embrace our unique inner strength and power. So get ready to do some deep Chiron work with this new moon in Aries in order to tap into your greatest gift. This has never been a better time to do this healing work than ever before. We are in the precipice of, this massive global awakening, stepping into our purpose. And we do that by owning our wounds and turning that into our deepest treasure, our deepest gift. So it's all about reprogramming those thought patterns and taking advantage of this unique celestial opportunity to better your life. So let's jump in with some cards and see what else needs to come through for this Aries new moon. I'm just going to jump right in with the tarot today, guys. Yeah. Get ready for a major, major wake-up call. I feel we've been in this pause energy in order to go into this deep reflection for those psychic insights. And we're kind of all awakening to the next level when we can see things in this brand new light. So where are you needing to embrace your own uniqueness? Because it's kind of time for us to step into service, to step into charitable actions, and to allow this magic to become alive from the inside out. So what is it that you need in your life to manifest success? Because if you believe it, you can do it and you can achieve it. So get ready for an awakening. And it's kind of time to be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself when it comes to where you need to refine your life. Get ready to overcome some obstacles and challenges and to restore a sense of faith when it comes to your spiritual connection, knowing that everything always works out. I think it's really time to communicate openly, honestly, clearly, and concisely. And you're going to want to remain objective in the energies. So let's see what needs to come through for this Aries new moon for the collective. Keep in mind, this reading is not sign specific, although I will call out any zodiac signs that I do feel need mentioning throughout the reading. Beautiful. Right out the gate. Emperor, transformation, Aries, Scorpio energy. We get the 7 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So the Emperor is asking us to use your logic to take back control of your life. Where are you needing to take charge of a situation? Where are you needing to release any lack when it comes to accepting a leadership role within the spiritual community? Because it's all about structure and discipline. The Emperor does what he needs to do to increase success in his life. And I feel we're kind of all transforming our inner masculine energy. So get ready to experience a significant life transition that will require big, big changes to be made. This is such a powerful energy coming through. I think get ready for unexpected revelations in order to break free from procrastination and to release all of these old belief patterns, because somebody's been living in this lack mentality, feeling emotionally bankrupt. And all of these negative thought processes have been, manifesting into real life challenges. So somebody here is needing to release fear around money, surrounding money, finances. Maybe somebody here is needing to reach out for some help. And emotional vulnerability truly is a strength, owning that masculine energy. I think maybe it's time to look into self-employment. I think it's kind of time to plant those seeds, to know that your efforts and your investments will be rewarded in the future. And we have to be patient when it comes to planting these seeds. I think it's really the perfect opportunity to start planning for the future, taking charge of your life, embracing profound transformation, and releasing this Knight of Wands energy. We got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So I think somebody here has lacked some confidence, is feeling very restless, trying to find their passion for life again. So where are you needing to trust your instincts? Somebody here has lacked drive, focus. Somebody here is in a relationship where there's no more passion. And I think something is requiring somebody's immediate attention when it comes to this relationship pattern that is needing to be transformed. Where have you lacked loyal dedication? Where are you needing to protect your energy and to protect your boundaries? Somebody has been very apprehensive about moving forward and planting these seeds in a new direction, playing into unnecessary worry, unnecessary fear, and anxiety. I think get ready to plan carefully when it comes to taking action for the future. It's kind of time to get going in a new direction. So pay attention to the details. It's kind of the perfect time to go after what it is that you truly desire. So let's keep going, guys, and see what else needs to come through for this Aries new moon. The Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh. The Seven of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. And what do we got here? The Page of Pentacles. A lot of money coming up. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. So, and then we get this Seven of Swords. I really don't like this Seven of Swords. Somebody here has really lost some peace of mind within a foundation that has been all about money, 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 money. So I think get ready to face some extremes and to take some caution as you kind of embrace personal freedom. I do feel you might be experiencing some material loss, especially if you've not been honest with yourself or within a relationship. I think get ready for some very embarrassing secrets and exposure to come out when it comes to a foundation that you've built for yourself. I think financial security is very important to all of us, but somebody's in a foundation, there's no love. It's all about the money. And somebody's really been gripping to control when it comes to these extremes. And maybe it's time to make that decision. And, you know, life isn't always black and white. There's always that fine gray area. So I think maybe somebody is in need of some help. When we're lacking financially, then we're also lacking that emotional stability. So I think somebody's in a foundation where maybe it's just not working out anymore. And maybe it's time to embrace a new creative endeavor. I think your work will be paying off without a doubt when you really step into mastering your craft. So I think get ready to learn something new. Where have you lacked dependability in your life? Somebody's dealing with somebody very mischievous, and it's kind of time to take the veil of illusion off when it comes to a foundation that I think you've spent a lot of time working on, holding on to. But there are secrets here. Somebody's not being honest, whether this is your energy or somebody you're connected with. And I think some truth is about to be exposed in order to get you to embrace a new area of study, in order to get you to embrace, you know, maybe stepping into an entrepreneurial path. I think get ready for a major career shift in the energies. And there's definitely going to be some secrets exposed in a foundation purely for financial stability. I think get ready to find your inspiration when it comes to this Aries new moon. What else do we need to be aware of? Oh my gosh. They all came out in reversed. Wow. We have the Nine of Cups in reversed, the 10 of Cups in reversed, and the 3 of Cups in reverse. So that's a lot of water. We go from all these pentacles to all these emotions in reverse. So I don't feel that you're really going to be engaging in this foundation moving forward. I kind of feel the end of third-party interference. It's kind of time to close out this chapter and to go towards your true chosen soul family, because somebody's been in a foundation pretending to be happy, trying to convince themselves that this is their happily ever after, and it's not. there's really not any emotional contentment there. Maybe you've got a lot of financial stability, but if you're in a foundation that's all about the money and your heart really isn't in it, you really can't sustain that foundation long term. So, you know, where have you been craving that loving relationship? Maybe you've stayed in a foundation because of the children, and maybe it's time to just break free, because this definitely is not your wish fulfillment. I think there's been a lot of fogginess when it comes to your current reality. And if you are to step into good fortune and faith, you're really going to have to allow the universe to do its job when it comes to breaking free from this very stuck foundation. I think there's a lot going on. Somebody's dealing with a lot of stress in this false foundation, and I think get ready for an unexpected event or shakeup in order for you to travel towards what it is that you truly deserve. So we'll see what's hidden below the surface with this Aries new moon energy. What else do we need to be aware of with this new moon in Aries? Oh my gosh, 7 of Cups. So yeah, somebody's really been procrastinating here, really over analyzing their situation. And I think somebody's been in a state of disillusionment, confusion with the 7 of Cups about what it is that they really want to put the work into. And the energy is saying you got to stop procrastinating. You are going to receive the clarity that you need when it comes to your desires and finally moving forward. Maybe somebody here has a lot of options. I also feel somebody here quite possibly be even dealing with some addictions, and there is a need for balance and moderation in your life with the Temperance. So Sagittarius energy, I think get ready to plan for long-term successes. You know, it's kind of time to face that mirror when it comes to all of these past choices. Where have you been holding on to pride and ego? You know, maybe you've labored a long time in this foundation, and maybe it will be total financial ruin to go in a new direction, but we can always replace what's been lost with something better. I think somebody's been very patient, waiting for somebody to decide to take action, that Emperor energy. It's time to learn something new. It's time to really master your esoteric gifts and maybe turn that into your entrepreneurial career. So you might be going back to school. You might need to take, you know, a course or a seminar. You might even need to seek that spiritual mentor. You're going to need to pay attention to the details, because it's kind of time to master your skills and to do work that you love. So, you know, there's been a lot of confusion. Maybe it's time to blend all of these ideas that have been coming forward in order for you to create something brand new, something extraordinary for your life, because success comes with compromise and embracing diversity in your life. So get ready to regain some self-control if you've been dealing with addictions or toxic patterns in order to restore a sense of balance in your life. And with that 3 of Wands, it's kind of time to take action towards your manifestations before your ships start to sail away. So, you know, many of us have these psychic abilities. Maybe you need to analyze where you have been self-sacrificing. Where have you been too compassionate and too loving, or ignoring these psychic insights? Because although we can care for others, we can't forget to care for ourselves first and foremost. So it's time to trust your intuition. Deep love and a healthy family structure is really wanting to come your way. But what are you needing to release in order to manifest that happy home, that stable life that you've been seeking? So somebody's really played into a lot of ego desires. Somebody's lacked strength and courage to be assertive in their life. We get the Strength reversed with the Queen of Swords upright as an overall outcome. So Leo energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. So get ready to find your personal power to be assertive. But you can be assertive with kindness. So, you know, when we're assertive with compassion, that's when we can embrace these boundaries with a level of compassion and forgiveness attached. So I think get ready to realize that you're stronger than you ever thought you were. And get ready to instill those very firm boundaries. It's kind of time to make that final judgment call, to tap into your spiritual brilliance, and to honor all of these painful experiences in order to recognize what situations you need to release when it comes to people, places, and things that are no longer serving you. Maybe see the humor in the difficult situations. I know in the throes of the change, it's really not that funny, but in hindsight, you can kind of find the lighter side of it. I think get ready to embrace a divorce. It's kind of time to embrace that final ending in order for this new chapter to begin. Beautiful. And then we get the King of Swords, a true pair on the board with the Four of Cups. So I feel maybe there was a missed opportunity in the past. Maybe somebody failed to recognize this magical opportunity with their Queen of Swords, and they were like this on the board. So somebody's turned their back to something here. And I feel there's somebody that's been missing the point when it comes to a missed opportunity. The angels are saying, hey, look behind you. There's still an Ace of Cups here, but you might need to find your strength to come forward and correct some past actions. I feel somebody's been playing into all kinds of conflicting energies caused by some opposing situations and opinions, and maybe it's time to walk away from the drama once and for all. Is this situation really worth your time and your energy, or are you finally ready to stand up for yourself and to go in a new direction? There's definitely going to be a pause for reflection when it comes to this new insight and this new awareness coming through, because I do feel a masculine here that is wanting respect from this feminine energy, trying to remain objective through all of these challenges. And I think in the past, maybe somebody did not communicate clearly. Maybe you've not communicated with this masculine energy in quite some time. I think somebody was definitely emotionally unavailable in the past, and they deeply regret not honoring the soulmate connection. So somebody's definitely played into all kinds of distractions, and they are definitely very bored and discontent where they are at. And somebody, I feel, is about to get a major wake-up call, because it's kind of time for this karmic rebalancing. It's kind of time to have faith in the future and to manifest all of your dreams coming through. Libra, Aquarius energy. I think get ready to stand up for what it is that you believe in, and to see all sides of a situation in order for you to come out the winner. And we do that by stepping into honesty, authenticity, and integrity. So get ready for dreams to come true. Positive changes are on the horizon. And it's kind of time to bring all of these challenges to an end. I think get ready to see the light at the end of the tunnel, because it's kind of time to start these new relationship cycles, to close out these past cycles. Get ready for a lot of illumination when it comes to these epiphanies that will lead to brand new magical opportunities for the future. Your plans will work out perfectly if you honor that gratitude for the journey and divine energy. So it's kind of time to embrace this accomplishment, this leveling up when it comes to your spiritual enlightenment, and stepping into freedom, being and doing whatever it is that you want. Get ready to fall in love again. I feel this resurgence of a connection that was a missed opportunity in the past, that somebody has lacked the strength, the fortitude to come forward and make amends. I think forgiveness is going to be needed in order to end all of these conflicting challenges, maybe even an exchanging of gifts. But I feel you should never, ever give up on people that you truly love. And something is being illuminated when it comes to this missed opportunity. The angels are trying to bring two people together in order to close out a very painful karmic cycle. So get ready to call in that trustworthy, honorable, devoted partner, someone that you know that you can completely trust and that you can completely be safe in. I do feel solid romantic relationships are coming forward with this brand new energy. And anybody that has had hidden intentions are going to be exposed, because we are coming forward with well-intentioned emotions in order to really move forward towards what it is that we deserve. So get ready to receive those rewards if you've done that hard work of transforming that wound into your successes. A lot of balance is being restored in the collective when it comes to our true priorities moving forward. And there is somebody here determined to find their willpower to come forward and recognize a connection that maybe they did not recognize in the past at face value. So we do have all of the fixed signs. We got, you know, Leo here, Cancer here, basically everybody here. It's kind of time to make peace with the past once and for all. So let's get a couple more messages with the senses of the soul. Get ready for the universe to give you the strength and the courage that you need to go on, to live that abundant life full of love, knowing that you will have everything that you need moving forward. What else can you tell me about these new moon in Aries energy? It's time to go into that fear, release the need to self-sabotage, quit playing into these negative patterns, and release your fear so you can finally experience the abundant joy that the universe is trying to bring into your life. It's kind of time to embrace these changes. It's time to embrace this closing of a past cycle, this awakening, and to finally synthesize with all of the divine guidance that is coming through, because we are all conduits for this spiritual wisdom, and it's kind of time to align with these universal energies. Get ready for a lot of activations in order for you to release all of this stuckness, to find your strength, to realign in the energies, and to trust that guidance from within. Be ready to lead with courage and right action. Feel that fear and do it anyway is a big, big message. It is safe for you to speak your truth. So honor your truth, speak your truth, and open yourself up to the light and the clarity that is trying to come through with these energies. It is through acceptance of all of these traumatic experiences that we can truly set ourselves free and step into service. So I think get ready for an activation to get you to release any compulsive obsessions, any compulsive behaviors that really have kept you from your true divine identity. It's kind of action time. So I'm going to read out of the book for that silver star. It's a 67. Breaking down to 13. So it's kind of time to go into that cosmic truth seeking. It's kind of time to embrace all of your spiritual aspects from the inside out. We are all magicians of our life. So I kind of feel whatever situation you have been asking about, soon, very soon, there will be resolution. But we seek that resolution and we ground that resolution by shifting our perspective and by embracing this cosmic truth. So get ready to integrate all of the chakra pathways in order to increase your capacity to receive all of these spiritual downloads and all of this cosmic wisdom that is coming in, especially through dream space. Get ready to assimilate this new knowledge and to reprogram these neural pathways in order to step into a brand new experience. So whatever emotions are coming up, release any negative judgments that you've been holding on, especially towards any situations in the past that have really been keeping you feeling separate from God's source energy. It's kind of time to dissolve this separation energy and to see the divine in everybody and everything in order to fully understand the universal connectedness of all things. And so release resentments, release judgments, especially if you've been harboring them towards yourself, and allow this energy to support you stepping into this light being that you are meant to be, manifesting clarity and manifesting love in your life through this increased wisdom. So I think get ready to transmit your cosmic truth, to be able to see things clearly once and for all in order to make amends with the past, stepping into your psychic possessions and your deep knowing and allowing yourself to be confident in taking action towards what it is that you really want. Get ready to express how you truly feel and to follow this divine inspiration in order to fully step into your spiritual work and your divine purpose. So get ready for your soul path to be illuminated as this cosmic truth kind of washes over the collective. And it's kind of time to foster all of these powerful energies in order for us to, really embrace this ascension pathway. So that's kind of what I got for the new moon in Aries. I hope this helped, guys. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin flame reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.